The pairing of beans and rice, two simple ingredients, creates a complete protein. Beans and rice dishes have become culinary staples across the globe, and countries make this combination their own with unique preparations. Let's start the journey to learn more. When legumes like beans, lentils, and peanuts are combined with grains like wheat, rice, and corn, a complete protein is born. Rice is rich in starch, an excellent source of energy, and has iron and some protein. Beans also contain a good amount of iron and a greater amount of protein than rice. Together, they make up a complete protein, which provides each of the amino acids the body cannot make for itself. This is a globe-spanning dish, a simple source of complete nutrition for billions of people in hundreds of countries. Beans and rice dishes have become culinary staples in many countries across the globe, each with their own unique preparation. The U.S. Dry Bean Council says that the many varieties of beans are similar in nutritional composition. They contain a wealth of minerals, calcium, iron, and fiber. Named for the capital of Peru, these light green beans originated in Peru and have been eaten since the 1500s. There are two types, baby lima beans and Ford hook. The Ford hook bean is larger and fuller. Lima beans contain phosphorus, potassium, and iron. Along with calcium, phosphorus builds strong bones and teeth. These versatile beans, which are also thought to have originated in Peru, are the same shape as the human kidney. Their skin is thicker and dark red, while their interior is light in color. They're perfect in a pot of chili, and of course, in red beans and rice. Red kidney beans are a good source of potassium, iron, magnesium, B6, and calcium. Potassium helps your heart and muscles to function and regulates the level of fluid in your body. Edamame is the Japanese name for green soybeans. You can buy edamame in a pod, which has a bright green skin that's slightly fuzzy or shelled. The pods are served as a snack or appetizer and then popped to release the edamame inside. Edamame provides your body with vitamin K and folate. Vitamin K aids blood clotting. Popular in Mexico and Central and South America, these beans make a savory soup. They're also known as turtle beans. Black beans contain magnesium and iron. Pinto is Spanish for painted. These beans have a beige surface that's marked with darker brown spots and streaks. Their color becomes a consistent brownish pink when cooked. They're frequently used for refried beans or chili. Pinto beans provide manganese, copper, and phosphorus. Manganese is necessary for the brain and nerves to function normally. These small tan nuggets are also called garbanzo beans. They're used in Middle Eastern dishes. Hummus is typically made from chickpeas. Chickpea flour is important in Indian cooking. Chickpeas are a source of folate, which is a B vitamin. Folate is in prenatal vitamins since it's critical for the baby's healthy development. Fresh, frozen, canned, or dried beans all can be healthy choices. Remember that sodium is usually added to canned foods to preserve them. Look for no salt added, low sodium, or reduced sodium canned beans. Compare the sodium content on the nutrition facts label and choose the product with the lowest amount. Rinse and drain canned beans to reduce their sodium even more. Now let's talk about rice. When you purchase rice, look for brown rice as it's more nutritious than white rice. Brown rice is a whole grain and has all three parts of the grain, the bran, germ, and endosperm. White rice is a refined grain, which means it's been milled and the bran and germ have been removed. The refining process removes much of the B vitamins, iron, and dietary fiber. With white rice, you're not getting the full range of nutrition that you get with brown rice. Whole grain rice contains iron and B vitamins. Whole grain rice has dietary fiber. Eating whole grain rice as part of a heart-healthy diet and lifestyle may help reduce your blood cholesterol levels and may lower your risk of heart disease. Whole grain rice, just like beans, may help you feel fuller longer, so you may eat fewer calories. The bran gives it the brown color and more chewy texture. Brown rice takes longer to cook than white rice. Wild rice is a whole grain and, even though it's called rice, is technically a marsh grass. It comes from the northern Great Lakes region. Full of flavor, wild rice is a popular side dish and can be added to stuffing. From India, this long grain rice is quite fragrant when it's cooked. Its name even means aromatic. Basmati rice is available in both brown and white. It has a nutty flavor and is often served with curry. Like basmati, long grain jasmine rice is available in both brown and white. It perfumes the air while it cooks with a fragrance that's described as floral, although some say the fragrance reminds them of fresh popcorn. Jasmine has slightly shorter, thicker grains than basmati and doesn't cost as much. It's used frequently in Asian cuisine. If you've bought a particular brand of rice, follow the instructions on the back of the bag or box, but omit the butter, margarine, and salt. Season the cooked rice with fresh herbs. If you've bought brown rice in bulk, just remember 2 to 1. 2 cups of boiling water and 1 cup of rice will make about 3 cups of cooked rice. Pour the rice into boiling water. Stir it once, reduce the heat to low, cook covered for about 50 minutes. Remove from the heat. Let stand, still covered, for 10 minutes. Fluff the rice with a fork. Let's go over some of the ways bean and rice dishes are prepared around the world. The American South is the origin of soul food. African Americans created dishes using available ingredients, such as beans and rice, then added plenty of spice and greens to satisfy. Louisiana red beans and rice has a base of onions, bell pepper, and celery, called the Holy Trinity. The red beans and rice get their spicy kick from Cajun or Creole seasoning. Puerto Ricans favor habichuela quesadas, stewed red kidney beans served over rice. Cubans eat what they call moros y cristianos, black beans and white rice, representing the Moors and Christians. Mexican beans and rice can be seasoned with cumin and Mexican oregano. In Nicaragua, gallo pinto, painted rooster, is made with red kidney beans and rice seasoned with salsa Lizano, which tastes a bit like Worcestershire sauce. Pabellon criollo is a Venezuelan tradition. The beans and rice are arranged in stripes on the plate to resemble a tricolor flag. Feijoada, the national dish of Brazil, includes black beans and various types of meat and is served with rice. The Italians often use cannellini or bolati beans with their rice. Spanish alubias con oros can be made with hot peppers. In Portugal, feijoada completa, meaty black beans and rice, is considered a feast and is accompanied by many side dishes, including sautéed greens and orange slices. Wakiai, small red beans and rice, is frequently eaten with fried plantains in West African Ghana. Crayfish is used as an ingredient in stewed pinto beans and rice in Cameroon, also in West Africa. The Japanese are partial to azuki beans, small reddish-brown beans with a sweet flavor, and steam them with sticky rice to make a dish called saikan. Khichdi, split mung beans and rice, is considered comfort food in India. Let's prepare a classic beans and rice dish: red beans and rice with corn on the cob.